Procrastination isn't harmless. It isn't some quirky trait or benign habit you joke about while scrolling TikTok at midnight. It's a quiet genocide of your potential. Every second you spend avoiding action, you are digging a shallow grave for your future self. Not in some poetic sense. Literally, what you are putting off now becomes the burden your older, weaker self will have to carry. But here's the catch. They won't be strong enough. And no one is coming to save them. Least of all you. You think time is yours to waste. That tomorrow will honor your delay. But you were lied to. Time isn't a renewable resource. It is a predator with blood on its teeth. And you're its prey, smiling as it circles closer, distracted by dopamine and delusions. The modern world rewards your passivity with entertainment and distraction, while your dreams rot behind the scenes. You've confused comfort with safety. But safety isn't the absence of pain, it's the presence of discipline, and you've got none. Seneca said, "While we are postponing, life speeds by, not gently, not kindly, but like a thief, mercilessly stripping away chances you'll never get back." You say you'll do it when you're ready, but readiness is a lie you tell yourself to sleep easier. The truth? You're not waiting, you're hiding. And worse, you've decorated your hiding place with productivity porn and fake routines. You've made comfort your god, and now you're enslaved. What do you think will change? That one day, motivation will strike like lightning and you'll rise like a phoenix? That's a child's fantasy. Motivation is the most unreliable currency. It's an illusion sold by people who want to keep you docile. What you need is terror. The sickening realization that your inaction is killing you in slow motion. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's cowardice dressed in intellectual drag. It's the silent scream of someone afraid to suffer for greatness. Here's the beheading question. When did you first realize your procrastination beliefs were lies? Was it the 10th time you promised you'd start tomorrow? Or the 100th time your goals mocked you from a dusty notebook? You knew the truth all along, but denial tastes sweeter than discipline. So you chose rot over rigor, decay over discomfort, and now the clock is bleeding. There are no soft landings, there is no rescue squad. And no, this isn't just tough love, this is psychological war. And you're losing because you won't pick up a weapon. Your weapon is execution. Ruthless, repeated, painful execution. But you'd rather numb your pain with mindless screens than face the battlefield of your own life. You're not stuck. You're scared. Own that. If this makes you angry, you're already losing. Because you're trying to protect the very chains that are choking you. Anger is the defense mechanism of the ego when truth invades its kingdom. Let it burn. Let the humiliation slap you into clarity. You've spent too long being comfortable. It's time to bleed. Seneca believed life is long if you know how to use it. Most people die having never lived. They exist in a constant loop of delay, distraction, and despair. You think you have time because you measure your life in years, but Seneca measured it in moments of decisive action. By that standard, you're already dead. You're waiting for the perfect time? Seneca saw that as the greatest self-betrayal. He didn't romanticize patience. He called it by its true name, fear, and he dissected it like a surgeon. The longer you wait, the more your courage decays. Action is the only antidote. Not planning, not dreaming, but acting. Seneca preached contempt for delay. He saw procrastination not as an innocent habit, but as a moral failing, a thief of purpose, a betrayal of one's own nature. Every delay is a coward's prayer, and every coward dies unfulfilled. He wouldn't have coddled you. He would have condemned your hesitation as a waste of divine fire. In his eyes, fortune favors the prepared, but even more so, it favors the daring. He mocked those who feared misfortune more than mediocrity. Your greatest risk isn't failure, it's stagnation. Seneca believed suffering was inevitable, but suffering without growth, that was the true hell. He didn't believe in balance. He believed in domination of the inner chaos. You don't need more time. You need more edge. You need to wake up every day with the urgency of a man whose home is burning. Because it is. You just don't see the flames yet. Seneca's discipline was spiritual warfare. He waged it daily. No excuses, no retreats. You either took the hill or you died trying. This wasn't metaphorical. It was existential. He saw every moment wasted as a piece of your soul burned away. He understood the enemy, comfort. He knew how it whispers lies, how it seduces with softness and smothers with silence. He knew that the pursuit of ease makes cowards out of kings. And you crowned your fears and called it realism. Life is long if you live it right. But you live it like it owes you something, like it's a debt collector you can ignore. Seneca would have spat in your face and told you, wake up or waste away. No gentle reminders, no second chances. There is no tomorrow, only corpses of yesterday's intentions, piled like trash beside the throne you never claimed. This would definitely make Seneca smirk in approval. Look at Julius Caesar. He didn't delay crossing the Rubicon. He knew hesitation was suicide, disguised as strategy. One bold move changed the empire. He didn't wait for signs or comfort. He created momentum by embracing risk. If he procrastinated, Rome would have forgotten his name. Now look at you. You delay sending the email, making the call, starting the journey. You drown in micro decisions. You think you're being smart, you're being forgotten. The world doesn't wait. It replaces, it erases, and it never pities the slow. Even Steve Jobs, ruthless in pursuit of vision, knew that delay kills innovation. He wasn't the smartest man in the room. He was the most relentless. While others drafted ideas, he executed them. And while they slept on their dreams, he turned his into reality. That's the difference between being remembered and being irrelevant. I once knew a man who spent 5 years outlining a book, pages of notes, years of ideas, but nothing written. He died before he typed a single chapter. No one reads intentions. They read impact. He left behind paper dreams and a tombstone. You think small delays don't matter. That one day won't cost much, but those one days pile up. One day becomes 1 year, then a decade, then a lifetime. Your grave will be padded with excuses. Will that be your legacy? History doesn't remember the hesitant. It carves names into stone for the bold, the ones who moved, who chose fire over fear. Look back through time. You won't find statues of the procrastinator. You'll find ruins of what they never built. People don't lose because they lack talent. They lose because they lack urgency. They lose because they delay until delay becomes identity. Procrastination is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You act like you have forever, but forever is bleeding out. And don't tell me it's just who you are. That's the anthem of the defeated. You were born capable, but you trained yourself to be fragile. You learned to fear resistance. And now you wear that fear like armor, wondering why life won't move for you. Seneca saw this centuries ago. The same rot, the same lies, just in different clothes. The Roman world had its weaklings too, but at least they didn't have the internet to help them waste their lives faster. What's your excuse? So here it is. Adapt or be crushed. There's no soft middle, no neutral ground. Either you become a weapon against your own mediocrity, or you let life gut you slowly while you smile and scroll. You have to move now, not when you feel like it, not when you're ready. The time to act is always now, because the world isn't waiting for you, it's hunting you. And if you don't respond with fire, it will consume you without regret. Your identity isn't found, it's forged through pressure, through repetition, through doing what you hate until it becomes second nature. Growth is violent, but so is stagnation. One just ends with a crown, the other, a coffin. If this hurt you, good. Pain is a message. And if you're still defending your procrastination, you're not ready to win. You're ready to lose comfortably. And that makes you dangerous to yourself. Make your move. Burn the excuses, starve the comfort, and feed the fire. Or stay exactly as you are and rot with the rest. Because in the end, only two kinds of people remain: those who act and those who are acted upon.